Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, the Sorcerer playthrough. As you can see, things are a little bit different in this episode. Apparently, and this is something I genuinely did not know, it turns out the Dusk Crown, or whatever the Dusk Crown is called in this game, I think it's still called the Dusk Crown. Yeah, Crown of Dusk, whatever. Apparently, this piece of equipment reduces your defenses, and it reduces your defenses by a lot. See, I was under the impression, and maybe this was just in Dark Souls 1, that this weapon, or I mean this equipment, only reduced your magic defense. However, it turns out this might not be the case. This thing reduces your overall defense. So, oh shit, there's a lot of them here. As you can see by my resources, it took me quite some time to get through this room. This is one of the most annoying rooms in this game, with all these health draining enemies. I mean, I gave my opinion on the health draining enemies in the last episode, I think. I was pretty clear on them. So yeah, having a room full of them is not my favorite thing. But yeah, the mask, or the crown, I switched out. As you can see, I'm now using the Court Sorcerer robes, because if I'm not using the crown, I might as well go for some fashion. And of course the Sage's Blindfold, I think it's called, because I just like this look. I don't have many good looking sets. The problem with the Court Sorcerer mask or helmet is, to me, it looks a little bit too much like the fucking what's it called in Star Wars, Newt Gunray. I think he's a Nymodian or something. It looks a little bit too much like that to me. So yeah, I just gotta find where the hell this NPC is. There it is. I think that's the cell. Anyways. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, there's one more. That's not good. And this one can come out? Fuck. I was under the impression that you couldn't come out of your cell, but maybe that's just the rat. Okay, I gotta not die to this enemy. Which probably means I'm gonna die to this enemy. I just really don't want to do this room all over again, because I kind of had enough of it. I died off screen once, and I died of course in the last episode, so just kind of, again, don't want to repeat anything. Thank you. You can get them in like one barrage if you're good, if you have a high enough damaging weapon. But yeah, this is what we're here for. And she talks like if she knows us, but technically you're supposed to talk to her the first time around, and then this dialogue may... Oh, okay. I forgot that this is what she says. Yeah, she's Yuria the Witch. I completely misunderstood that dialogue, but I think I did this same thing the first time around. I mean, I liked Yuria the Witch in Demon's Souls, so I kind of like this character as well. I always forget I'm playing a female character. It's really not apparent a lot of the times in Souls games, like, can you even tell? No. Great. Now she has a cool set. I think you can... Well, actually, I'm not exactly sure how you get her set. But all I know that is that it looks good. In fact, let's go and visit her. Now, to be honest, her spells are gonna be nowhere near as useful as the spells I already have, because basically different spells or different staves have different scaling with dark magic and normal magic. And I'm pretty sure the thing about the Court Sorcerer staff is that it has pretty bad scaling with dark spells. But that's just kind of a thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, of course we want to learn dark sorceries. Okay, learn dark sorceries. We have Affinity and Dark Edge. We all know what these spells are. I mean, anyone who's played the game. I think I want Dark Edge. This one is a little too expensive now. I'll get it later. But I kind of like Soul Great Sword, and I think a dark version of that is gonna be hopefully pretty good. Alright, we can gain 1 level, so let's go ahead and pump up intelligence. Gonna be sticking mainly with int for now. What I'm also gonna do is use one of these. And I think it's time for Yorm, which, well, you know, Yorm is kind of outside of normal boss conventions. Where the hell is it? There it is. Again, I couldn't find it. So yeah, again, this spell is probably not gonna do optimal damage, but who knows. The thing about it is that it's like kind of a downward hit, as you can see. It does have a better hitbox in terms of practicality, I think, than Soul Greatsword. I think. I mean, you can hit a lot of enemies with Soul Greatsword, but it knocks away and all that. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see how much damage it does. So yeah, time for Yorm. I didn't burn the Bone Shard, did I? It doesn't matter. The Estus pretty much heals me nearly fully, so we can survive for a bit more. I mean, I'm running pretty low on HP for this character anyways, so yeah. I actually get to proceed where we're supposed to. And once we're done here, I think the next step will be to go back to Smouldering Lake, because there is a couple of Titanite chunks there, and if possible I want to upgrade my weapon as much as I can, plus of course, you know, the extra levels. Now luckily, okay, 257, it's not terrible, the damage. I mean, it still has a decent hitbox, this thing. Plus it's fairly fast too. I can't believe I keep getting, I think I'm getting trait hits. And that was just me not, oh fuck. I forgot they have this flamethrower attack. I'm being a stupid asshole here. Alright, whatever. And there's gonna be one of these gargoyles. I dodged that, but whatever. I swear I cannot stay human form. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm just bad at this game. I could just fucking run there, couldn't I? There's nothing here that I need. Yeah, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. I haven't even done Siegward's quest, so it's kind of, well, I've done it twice now, I think. So I think we can survive not doing it. Actually, I haven't really committed to any quest in this playthrough. I mean, this is kind of a more casual run, so there's that. But we really need to, like, at this point, I think Pontiff will be very difficult if I decide to take him on after. So I think going to Smouldering Lake will help with an extra few levels. Oops. Alright, Yorm. This is a cool boss, I think. If you're gonna have a gimmick fight, you might as well make it cool. Same thing with the King of the Storms. Except I just clipped through him, but whatever. That's less cool, but... oh shit. Man, inventory management, that's it. That's why you want inventory management. Okay. Man, that drains a lot of stamina. Basically going to minus there. Okay, luckily the charge stays. Oh, that's not a... I'm surprised that doesn't one-hit kill me. You would think this guy would definitely one-hit kill me. And I'm doing it wrong because you're supposed to dodge through him. That, by the way, doesn't have a hitbox, which is kind of weird. No! Oh, I wasn't... Was I not fully charged? I think I wasn't. There we go. So he just knocks you down, which is, again, kind of weird. Okay. This is a piss easy boss fight, though, you gotta admit. It just gives you so many opportunities both to charge and to hit him, and I completely missed. There we go. And you're done. Did I not hit him a second time? Fuck. Need to get farther away from him, that's the thing. There we go. Thank you. Man, that was a little bit more of a struggle than it should have been. But that's Yorm, of course. Not much of a challenge, but we'll take it. It's the best we got. It's a lot of souls, though. Plus, of course, I am going to be using up his actual soul. Don't need his shield or his machete, so... Yeah, let's get back to Firelink Shrine. I might do Pontiff Sullivan with Henri eventually. Just because of practicality, I think. Because I did advance Henri's quest enough. So it's gonna be here. Okay. Before we do anything else. Oh shit, yeah, we definitely want that. And we want that, yeah. And we're also gonna, like I said, use up this. And use up the soul. That's another 20,000. Cool. If everything goes right, yes. It's kind of exactly what I wanted. We now have 4 attunement slots, so I can also put in my weapon buff. That's one of the things I didn't want to miss out on. Like, the weapon buff is very important. And I think we can get going, but first, before I forget... Okay. Where the hell is it? Is it the abandoned tomb? Yeah, it must be. It's the only thing that can be. Because I didn't actually hit the bonfire at the demon ruins, now that I remember. I'll do the area first, and then we'll do the boss. I'll try cheesing the Carthus worm as well. It's not that difficult to do, actually. I've done it plenty of times. Well, it's plenty of times, like 4 times. Depends on what you count as plenty. God damn it. Always catches me by surprise, at least once. Okay, this is the kind of perilous part of this. Because you have a chance of getting hit by both the worm and this happening. Don't ask me what's going on, but we made it through. And basically gotta stand just right here. If everything goes right, it kind of depends on luck a little bit as well. That didn't hit him at all. Come on, worm. Weird, that should be hitting it. Oh, it is hitting it. Okay. And that's how you beat the Carthus worm. You just sit on your ass and do nothing. And you wait for it to die. Quite a boss fight. It's actually not a boss, but you know. This is what I mean by it's kind of timing based. It's dead, isn't it? Yep. Is it not dead? No, it's not dead yet. Should be done in one more hit. Although, can I just... Now it's dead. Another undead bone shard that we really don't need. Oh well, we'll take it. It's free. So yeah, the demon ruins. This is a fairly straightforward area. It's a little bit mazy, but once you know where to go, it's okay. There's nothing technically here in terms of spells, but we do want... I think there's at least one chunk here, if I remember correctly. There's more large shards as well, which we do need because this thing is only up to +4. Oops. So more large shards are always a welcome. Did I activate the bonfire? I'm pretty sure I did. We'll just gotta hope for the best. The thing about great magic weapon is that it's... Oh shit. Okay, that doesn't do nearly as much damage as I was hoping for. God damn it. Oh shit. What? That was that dam making that noise? Yeah, I forgot these enemies are kind of annoying. Alright, we got off to a bad start, but we'll make it through. I think lesson learned is you gotta be ranged for these guys. I mean, I have spells for a reason. I can't believe I got hit by that. Here's a backstab as a reward. Thank you. They did drop something. I thought so. Man, we're already severely down on Estus. I will say that. That is not a good start. Where is it? There we go. One down. Man, I hate that when you just like barely can't kill an enemy with a spell. Fuck you. That didn't work as well as I thought it would. Of course, as you can see, the thing about the dark spells is that they do a lot of damage to shield, like blocking enemies. They do a ton of stamina damage. That's actually very handy. Just trying to think of this area, kind of the layout. Because it has been a while. The fucking Alex. Oh, what the hell? There's another one here. That's gonna... No, that's not gonna kill. But it's buffed now. They're doing the fucking Alex head stomp. Okay, you gotta go. And you've gotta go as well. One of the more annoying enemies in this area. But I think this way is... Yeah, it's this. It's a double ambush. However... If I'm... Yeah, okay, it does go here. That was wonderful. That was a elegant move by me. I knew I would fall down too. Luckily it doesn't lead to lava, so... There's that. I'm actually managing to get backstabs. It feels like they haven't been like very successful so far in this playthrough. Me getting consistent backstabs. Yeah, you can break these guys fairly easily. It's on them for using a shitty shield. And if I remember correctly, the second bonfire should be up here. Yep. Definitely want to hit this. Again, the only reason this area is fairly confusing is because everything looks the same. And those types of areas, again, are the most confusing ones. Is there no ambush here? Yeah, there is, kind of. But not an ambush when you have Soul Spear. Soul Spear is a very, very good spell, if you haven't noticed. Haven't had a chance really to use it against the boss yet, but believe me, it's good. Let's see, nothing here. Trying to kind of locate in my mind where the Titanite chunk is. Again, I'm 90% sure there's one here. It's annoying that you can't stun lock these guys. What the hell? That is a funny noise though, you gotta admit. This leads to the Chaos Gem. I think. Oh, it leads to Crystal Lizard. Man, that was not worth it. I should not have done that. I forgot that the Chaos Gem is in a Crystal Lizard. Oh well, I'm getting to the point where I have a fair amount of FP. So I can use more of the more powerful spells often. Is that worth it? Yeah. I did not know they would aggro. There's the piercing of this spell. The piercing is actually fairly practical. Might not seem like it, but it is. Okay, you're done. I said you're done. And this should be the Isolith. That's not what I was expecting, but we'll take it nonetheless. It's not going to be useful for me, but still. We got it. Maybe this is not the way I should have gone. But first of all, it's good for soul consumption or soul acquiring. Second of all, if it's easily accessible, why not grab it? I'm surprised I did not manage to win any one of those trades. Well, they technically weren't even trades, but you know. And if I remember correctly, aside from this guy, this is not good. Oh my motherfucker. I hate that. I hate being locked into a corner and there's nothing you can do. Once again, well, actually that was probably one of the record times I managed to stay human. For quite a while now. Man, that was a fucking annoying death. That's a problem with enemies you cannot push. Like that, what you just saw there. It's a very annoying way to die. Man, that's a lot of damage. What the? I don't even remember this room. Oh, man, I'm dead. These are the dog ones, right? Let's get their ass. Oh, fucking camera. Thank you. Soul Spear coming through for me. Thank you. Man, this is why you want Soul Spear. At least I got a large shard out of it, so... Not sure if that compensates, but it kind of does. There's nothing good here. If I remember correctly. And this is where they have some of these like tricky hidden walls. Oh, that's a one shot. I would use Dark Edge, but it's not worth it. Don't have to be that much of an edge lord. Where is that hidden wall? I know there's at least one there. This is the one. Yep. And this leads to, yeah, the Quailana Pyromancy Tome, I think. Yeah. Also fairly useful, but not something we're gonna need. I swear, if the Titanite chunk is in there, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be able to get it, because even if you're playing a Pyromancer, it's difficult to get your fire defenses up to that point. That was intentional. Ugh, what? It followed. Goddamn, Dark Edge. Fucking hell. That's bad. I did not think these things can follow you here. Although, why not when you think about it? Okay. Doing well so far. You can destroy these, but they die as well. I swear, if the rats kill me... And this is, yeah, there is no hidden wall here. So I've got a shit ton of Titanite shards at this point, and no other useful upgrade materials. Well, actually that's not true. We got some large shards, which I will be using. Just being out of MP kind of sucks, especially when there's these assholes. I might eventually, as soon as I get another flask shard, I'm gonna start moving to having 2 Ashen with me at all times. Because as you can see, we're starting to need it. There's more of these guys here than I remember. Shit. Just be careful. Gotta wait for that thing to go down a bit. Just a bit. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay, that was really close. Why am I picking up the moss fruit? Titanite's... Oh, was that what I was confusing things with? Okay, and there's still one more. Yeah, there it is. That was a little bit too close sometimes. Way too close. And I'm 30 minutes in. Which will go on for a bit longer, I think. Oh, there's gonna be a Black Knight here, isn't there? Because this is where fake-ass Tarkus invades. Oh no, this is where he is in real life, yeah. Oh, I had an Ashen with me? Did I get that back from somewhere? Alright, spells. Need you to come through for me. And they don't come through for me because I just lost my... Ugh, fuck. Wow, he just did not give a fuck about that. And he one-hit killed me. Or, well, you know what I mean. Okay, I think it's time to wrap it up here. This guy is gonna be a problem. Although, do I even need to bother? Not really. What is he gonna drop that I need? Nothing. Aside from souls. We'll see. Maybe some Pestilent Mercury is gonna be coming in handy. Wanna thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Dark Souls 3. I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.